Hey guys, it's me Jay Woods, and today I received a knock on my door and I don't open the door to strangers, so I didn't even open it, but I looked on my doorstep and there was a box from Sephora which had the Huda Beauty Coral Obsessions palette. I actually just ordered this palette yesterday, so I'm kind of shocked and kind of shook that it already got here. But this is what the palette looks like. It's one of like her little mini palettes. I really wanted to try it because I have the Desert Dusk palette, which is a big full-size palette, and it is so good. So because of that, I wanted to order this. So this is just like a typical little, corally looking palette, which is pretty popular for the summer. It actually reminds me of my Maybelline Lemonade Craze palette. So if you look at the two of them, they both have the yellow, they both have like that bright red, and then even like one of the shimmery shades looks kind of similar to the Maybelline shade. Even though it is kind of similar, I still wanted to try this one just because the Maybelline one is honestly just a little bit powdery. So I wanted to try something that has sort of the same color scheme, but it is sort of, a higher quality product. So let's see, hopefully I'm right and this is actually higher quality and it isn't just a higher price. Okay, so first off, this palette has a little mirror on it, which I love. Mirrors are so freaking essential. And I feel like that really makes it a great little like travel palette where you could take this on vacation and you'll have like some pretty cute little looks. So I'm gonna go into the matte yellow first. Alright, so this is what the yellow shadow looks like. It went on really, really nicely. There isn't too much fallout. It's like a decent amount. And there wasn't really any fallout on my lid, which I really like. So you can sort of tell that it is a higher quality shadow because of that. But I do think that it looks so good because it's not so bright to where you're like, I can't wear this out in public. It just looks really good. Okay, so next I'm going to take this shade right up here. Alright, so now that I have my eyes blended out and looking sexy, I'm just going to go into this like hot pinkish shade right here. And I'm going to put that on my crease, but just like sort of on the outer section, I guess you can call it. Alright, so far I'm loving these colors. They blend out nicely and they all like really complement each other. So now I'm going to go in with a shimmery shade. I think I'm just going to do like a partial cut crease so that I could put another color on the outer corner. Whenever I like try new palettes, I try to use as many shades as I can from the palette. I'm just going to wet my brush a little bit before I go into that. Just because it gives it like a more foiled look, and I feel like it's easier to cut the crease because I'm not going to use any concealer to cut it as I usually would. So yeah, I'm just going to go into this bottom color right here. Now I'm just going to go over with my finger and just sort of press the shadow onto what I cut out. I'm going to take more of this little like reddish shade and I'm just going to put some more on the outer corner. And I'm going to extend that down to my lash line. So I started doing this off camera, but basically I'm just taking the shimmery shade again and just applying it to my lower lash line. I'm just going to go over some of the outer corner with this brown shade. I just sort of want to see how it applies, and I feel like if I mix those two shades it'll look pretty nice. So this palette doesn't really have like an inner corner highlight type of shade, so I'm just going to take, what is this, my Milani Sunlight Face and Eye Strobe. I'm just going to take the lightest color and I'm going to use that as my inner corner highlights. So I'm just going to go apply some eyeliner, some mascara, and I'll be back. So here is our finished look using of course the beautiful Huda Beauty Coral Obsessions palette. I really love this palette. I just like the shades are so good, like they're so intense. I feel like my only complaint is that these two shades in person, they're like pretty much identical. Like there's just no point in really having two of those shades. I just don't get the point of it. And also I feel like this color is like kind of out of place. I think that this color should have been lighter just so you could sort of use it on the under eye or even like as an inner corner highlight. And one of these two shades should have probably been like another shimmer. I feel like that would have looked a lot better. But I still love the quality of it. I love this palette so freaking much. I feel like it is pretty versatile. I think that what I like the most about it is the fact that all the shadows really blend together beautifully. Like you could really layer a bunch of I mean, you could probably use every single color in this palette and everything will still look so good together, and that's what I really enjoy about it. So I think it's definitely awesome. So make sure you like and subscribe down below, and I'll also put my Instagram down below as well. I'm probably going to do a couple more looks and sort of post them on Instagram using this palette because I just love these mattes. They're so pretty. Well, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.